G'day viewers, if you follow me on the Facebooks you would have seen me post that I'd received this in the mail. It's just been released, the XB Interceptor plastic model kit. I'm not sure what the licensing is like at the moment, but this doesn't even say Ford on it, let alone Mad Max, which it's obviously from. I've been looking forward to this for some time. I thought you all might like a quick unboxing, see what you get inside the box. And meet my new little stick insect friend. Come here, dude. I'm just going to take this little guy outside and we'll get unboxing. Decals, or decals, whichever you prefer. It looks like it only comes with the ones for Max's car. The box says to paint it any way you like, but anyway, as you can see, you only get the decals for the lettering and numbering, which means to do all those, the red, blue and white stripes and everything, you're going to have to mask them off and do that, which is it's going to be tricky, but that's the way it is. There's the usual manual, very thick. I'll put some scans of that at the end, some individual photos so you can see every page if that's your thing. And continuing with their tradition of giving you a nice bit of display. It's good quality, this cardboard, to sit your model on when it's done. I don't use them, but you know, if that's your jam. Okay, first sprue out of the bag. We've got bumpers, door handles, an aerial there, one wing mirror. It looks like another one might have fallen off. Wipers, the GT bonnet, or GS bonnet, don't hate me, and a hood scoop. These look to be probably the little flashes for inside the sirens. Next up, so we've got some of the parts of what I am presuming is a 351. I'm not a Ford expert, guys, don't hate me if I've misidentified that. You know, I mean, I would assume, but you know what movie magic's like. It could be a Crossflow 6 in there and, you know, we wouldn't know. But there's your engine parts. We've got the hood, or bonnet if you prefer. I prefer bonnet. What am I calling it a hood for? Got holes in it for that hood scoop, and the boot lid's got a hole in it for the aerial. You've got our chassis, like all the other DDA ones that I've built. Detailing underneath is fairly minimal. It's not a curbside, but you can't see the motor from the underneath just by the way they're assembled, and that's okay, doesn't bother me. Our interior bucket and boot lid. Once again, the boot opens on this. I don't think I'm going to bother with it this time. I'm just going to glue it shut. The Brock Tirana, which yes, I am still working on, viewers, I haven't forgotten it. Yeah, it's got an opening boot, but I know once I put it together I'm not going to be pulling it apart. But anyway, it's good for you guys that do the ultra detailing and all that stuff. This one's got our suspension parts, the wing for the top of the back of the roof, looks like a top of a radiator support, our bracket for the flashes, license plate I guess, spoiler, rear valance, the siren for the roof, and the rear seat. Okay, so here we've got our wheels. I think they're called Sunraysia wheels. Again, don't hate me if I've got that wrong. You've got two widies, three littlies. I guess one of the littlies is for the boot. Again, I guess if that's your thing. Washer bottle's broken off in the bag. Part of the exhaust has just come adrift in the bag. Air cleaner, radiator, firewall, your interior little bucket for the motor, battery, brake booster. We've got some interior pieces. We've got our door cards, that big I think they call it the aeroplane inspired dashboard or something in the Ford literature. There's some decals there for most of the gauges and details on that dashboard. We've got a center console, a T-bar shifter, some other bit I'm not quite sure what that is, roof console, Standard Ford steering wheel, automatic pedal setup, column, some sun visors, not that I think you'll see them once you put it together, and a rear vision mirror. Here's our clear pieces. They're probably hard to see because they're clear. We've got our two big lights for the flashes. We've got our clear XB taillights, indicators, headlights, driving lights, and our glass tyres. These have actually got something kind of half Renegade International on the sidewalls, but they're printed on them. I'm going to have to do a bit more homework. I don't think they've got white lettering on the movie cars, but again, you've got 3 skinnies, 2 fats. The front seats are made out of the same rubber. We've got a, I don't know if these are aerials or hose for the motor, but on this one we've got a lot of motor hoses and pipes. It's like a steering column or something. Distributor wires. That's my least favourite of part of building these. They're a little bit annoying to me, but you know, other people probably love them. But then maybe I should just get good. Alright, coming down to the last bit, the main bit, is our XB body. Roof looks a little bit flat for mine, but you know, again, I'm not a Ford expert, so what do I know? Holes for all the locating points. I mean, it looks the part, but I'm sure, you know, a hardcore Ford expert can look at it and tell me 17,000 things that are wrong with it, same as I could with a Valiant. But no, it looks good. Looks good. Alright, so that's it, viewers. I just wanted to give a shout out to all of you who've asked me, saw my hand in the Plymouth Fury video, which has been really popular and massive compared to some of my other videos, so thank you very much for everyone's support on that. What I've got is, it's called De Quervain's I can't pronounce it, look it up if you're so inclined. It's a tendon issue. It looks worse than it is. This thing's just on here to stop me aggravating it, and hopefully the swelling, all that stuff will go down. It's not from the usual practices. I'm sure you're all sitting there giggling and going, I bet it was and it's a family friendly channel, so I won't say what I'm sure you're all thinking it is. Mrs. PB thinks it's from video games, but she's probably right. But anyway, I think it's spending hours editing all these fine videos to give you all viewing pleasure, so you're welcome. Anyway, birthday shout out for the brother-in-law Shane, happy birthday. A birthday shout out for Stevo, the Falcon and Mustang Devo. He knows who he is. Have a great weekend, a safe weekend, and I'll see you all in the next video. It's almost Christmas.